Does God mislead the disbeliever? You see, this one scholar in the 10th century, he's more along the Hanbali lines, but it's shared by the Ash'ari, that God does lead astray whom he wills, and we can't say that that's God being unjust, because whatever God does is by definition just. The Mu'tazilis would say, God does not will you to fornicate, although God gives you the power to go against his will and his desire. The Mutakallimun, the Kalam scholars, they're opposed by the traditionalists or the traditionists, the Ahl al-Hadith. If the Ash'aris become orthodoxy, the Ahl al-Hadith, some scholars have used the word uber-orthodoxy or ultra-orthodoxy. You would see some early Hanbalis saying this, that look, we believe in God because the Quran tells us to believe in God. But that is really circular. So keep in mind, Islamic rationalists and philosophers were debating with not just other Muslims, but also Christians, Jews, and even atheist material. So they couldn't just say, look, the Quran tells us this. No, they would have to use human reason to debate with these people and come to common ground. I really could not engage in meaningful dialogue with secular bioethicists because for Ash'aris, for Islamic orthodoxy, it's just a matter of finding the right text, a hadith, and applying it. This is seen in their viewpoint as a quote-unquote neutral process. You just take these data points, these hadiths, or sometimes rarely Quranic verses, and you insert them, you input them into this kind of fatwa machine, and then you pull the crank and out comes a fatwa. That's kind of the Ash'ari viewpoint. If that's your viewpoint, it's very hard for me as a bioethicist to engage in bioethical discourse with non-Muslim or secular academics because they don't agree with these revelations, this Quran and hadiths.